Hello folks, Dennis here, back at it with the Andy Mac campaign. Today we'll be bringing you the October 16th combat report and going through the November 7th combat save. So, let's get it started. So, not much happens here. We're attacking Prom still. Major attacks on Prom. Just trying to hurt his troops there. Oh, I gotta scroll all the way back down. So 16th. Now we're on the 17th. There we go. So, he's sweeping over Ludlark. Not much action today, just sweeps. He's bombing Prom himself. Sweeps over Mulmain. Good KD for me. More sweeps over Mulmain. Lots of fighters for me. P47's putting in the work. P30H not putting in the work though. And P51 same thing. Another shock attack on Prom. My troops are at this point severely depleted. Yes, he invaded Woodlark. Reinvaded Woodlark. But I think I had my carriers in the area. Oh, we bombed the airfield on Malmain. Very nice damage. Lots of planes destroyed on the ground. Whole lot of planes destroyed on the ground. Here we go. Not much damage done. Seems I forgot to switch over my naval bombers again from 9k feet. It seems I always do this. So, not as much damage as I would have hoped. Some DDs hit though, that's very nice. Trying to get as many DDs sunk as possible. Get rid of those bad boys. The less DDs he has, the more beneficial for me. I swept over a ball. Okay. Some okay casualties going on. A massive sweep over a ball. Oop, it seems like my bombers got intercepted. Not much damage done to them though. Okay. Those Wellingtons got hurt. Um, any other major action? More about my bombers got through Mulmain. Here we go. I made sure to switch my hell divers today. So we broke through what Cappy has. Hit a couple XAKs, hit a couple DDs. Very nice. Here we go. Here's a good raid. A bunch of DDs hit. A bunch of things hit. A bunch of things destroyed. Was this the port I hit? I was hitting the port. Okay. There was a ton of ships in port. Lots of DDs and other ships hit. Super nice. Japanese will capture Woodlark. I only have 8 engineers here, so it will hurt a little bit, but not too much in the grand scheme of things. I have plenty of engineers to go around. It seems that we're going to be jumping to the 22nd here. Do not have the other saves because I lost power for a couple days. Those are on a different computer. I totally forgot about that. Oh well, not much has been happening those couple days anyways. We hit a sub, very nice hit. Oh, this was a sub inside the port. Okay, interesting. We hit Rabal today. Nice damage done. Well, I guess, yeah, we swept over Rabal. We've been bombing Rabal for the last couple days after my major carrier sweeps from the last time. But that's really the only action I've really done. Prom attack. We're gonna uh, not eliminate. We're going to save the troops at Prom hopefully soon. I have some units moving from Ramir Island. We hit that same sub again. That sub's probably gonna sink. Two 6 shells I would have to say hits onto it. It's not good. We sink us hit an XAK, hit another XAK. Some very nice. We're hitting the units at Shortlands. Just trying to take it as fast as possible. Hitting Prone. Japanese shock attack at Prone, but at this point neither of us have the AV concentration to do much, as our troops have been bombed both to smithereens from our opposing air forces. Could I sink a midget sub there? It seems like very nice. Gonna sink another. I hit another good cargo ship. Heavy on fire, heavy damage. So very nice. We're still hitting Shortlands. Still hitting Chrome. We attack at Shortlands. Fort does not go down. But we still continue the bombardments of Shortlands. That sub is still alive in Shortlands. Very interesting. He's been hit a lot. It has to be hopefully going down soon. Just lots of sweeps everywhere. Another attack at Shortlands. He went down from 500, so I lost 50, he lost 60 AV for the last time I attacked. So I shock attacked at Arokom Yomo. Reduced the forts. I think I should have this base soon. Noticing these AV discrepancies between me and him. Oh, computer froze. Okay, there we go. The continuing bombing of Shortlands. Bombardment of Shortlands, my bad. Anything else happened today? Nope. 27th. Oh, we hit another cargo ship. We hit the same cargo ship, probably sank, hopefully. 3 torpedoes, but it is near Truck, and Truck has a repair yard in this. So maybe it escaped. Who knows? Oh, I opened the wrong one. It's a 1027. Big bombardment of the Shortlands. He killed some Corsairs over Prome. We capture Arkham C, Arkham S. Major retreat losses for the Japanese, so we pushed back a brigade, 2 garrison units, and 2 gun battalions. A gun regiment and a gun battalion, so pretty nice. He lost 3/4 of his guns, a ton of his what squads he had left. Yeah, so the Japanese sent some ships into Ramir, sank some landing craft. We hit the Japanese XAK today. Still hitting the Row 65. That ship is just a powerhouse, man, the amount of shells she's taken. More landing craft sank. Hence why I started switching to landing craft. I get a ton of those, and they're not as valuable as losing XAKs for an island that he could just send DDs to whenever he wants. I just don't have the fleet in that part of the world at the moment. I just have the Air Force and Army. Just sweeps over Rangoon. Trying to clear that out. Otherwise, not much happening. Ground attack at Shortlands. Some nice casualties for me. 10:30. Japanese ships hit at Ugamaru. Just going through anything interesting happening. Ground attack at Shortlands again. Yeah, no, I'm gonna need. He's down to 300 AV, but I'm below 600 now. And now we're into November. November is a very nice month. We're attacking the units that I pushed out at Arkham C near Prome. Try to destroy what's left from the ground, just completely decimate them. Just a bombardment on Prome. Shortlands, just taking it easy. At this point, my naval bombardments have stopped them Shortlands as I'm moving my fleet over for the invasion of the Marianas. Not the Marianas, the Gibraltar, the Gilberts. I don't know why I've gone through like 2 other areas of the world. So, Japanese cargo ship hit, very nice. Oh. Nothing much. We started bombing Kwajalein port as there was some ships spotted in it. But his claws, which I'm surprised he still has claws at all at this point of the game, were deterring my liberators. Okay, this is the last turn, so he deployed a fleet from Truk, the Mutsu, the Kamyu, the Koryu, a bunch of ships. First target landed on Millie. Ground bombardment of Shortlands. We capture Millie with only 11,000 troops, but he only had the naval fortress on it, so very nice base to capture. And now, time to go watch the combat report. So we hit some, yeah, a destroyer, an auxiliary destroyer, and an auxiliary submarine tender. So 2 of those sunk, very nice. We hit some MT boats, torpedo boats. Getting those sunks are very nice. Bombardment at Roymere. Invasion of Melopi. I'm not gonna pronounce that anymore. AKMT torpedo boat doing any damage? No. Ooh, we hit another cargo ship today. Very nice. So we find some Japanese ships. So he has a lot of bombers. Seems like he's heavily focused on his bombers. And he heavily focused on his bombers. Let's see. Oh, he got a torpedo into the Saratoga. We got an ammo explosion on the Saratoga. Hit the Billwood. Fuel storage explosion. Torpedo into the Massachusetts. Billwood got hit again. Princeton got it hit on. Princeton also got 3 hits. She's gone. Yeah, these 800 kilogram bombs are killers. Okay, I'm just going to. I got a hit but no explosion. Very interesting. Just gonna scoop through this. We look for the after damage. Okay. So in total, he had a lot of bomber fighters show up. He had still 0-2s. Interesting. But he had A6M8s, SAMs. So he had over. We still had a decent cap, so that's 100. That's 200 pretty much. We had about 330 show up. Flak did not destroy as much as I was hoping. We only lost 3 bombers. So the Kopins took 1 bomb hit. The Saratoga took 6 bomb hits and 3 torpedoes. Sunk outright. The Bellwood took 3 bomb hits. The Massachusetts took 5 bomb hits and a torpedo hit. The Long Island 6 bomb hits and Enterprise 3 bomb hits and 3 torpedo hits. Princeton 5 bomb hits. The Hobby 1 bomb. The Calc 4 bombs. The Atlanta 6 bombs. Saratoga took a bomb. I lost a DD. This DD took 3 bombs and 2 torpedoes. I'll take that. That's not bad for me. Yeah. Oh yeah. If he did. Thought I had cap over these, but I guess I didn't. Luckily, the Warspite took most of the damage. Now this is where my bombers come in. We have. I don't know if we have more bombers than him. He had about 600 bombers show up. 200, 300. Yeah, he had more bombers than me show up. Seems like he's doing more damage to my bombers as well. Okay, so the Anyo gets some good damage off on the those dive bombers. His Junyo with Junyo with a couple 250s. Hit the Kaima with 1,000. Hit the Saragi with his 2 1,000s, 3 1,000s, 4 1,000s. Nice. Yanya Hio with 1,000. We hit the CB with a couple bombs. Hit a DD with a 250. That's okay. Hit the CB with 1,000. Nagato with 1,000. Hit the Kiryu with 2 1,000s. 500 didn't even penetrate. The, we hit the Nagato with 2 torpedoes. Nice. 500 didn't penetrate. 500s don't penetrate that CB. Hit but no explosion. Very sad. Oop. Chunyo with 1,000. I think that was 2 1,000s. I'm not sure though. Oop. Anyo with 1,000. Anyo with another 1,000. Ooh, Hio with a torpedo hit. Ishagi with 1,000. Shagi with another 1,000. Oh, Hio with 1,000. The Haguro with 1,000. The Fuji with 1,000. 1,000s. Nice. Shiga with another 1,000. Nagato with a 500, not gonna do much. Just hitting all the DDs, which really sucks. I don't know why. 1,000 doesn't do much against these guys. 1,000 on the Chunyo, very nice. 1,000, another 1,000 on the Chunyo, very nice. Thousand on the Nagato. Couple 1,000s. Not doing much damage, just causing system damage at this point. Lots of bombs are getting soaked up into these BBs. Very disappointing. We hit the Haguro. .250 doesn't do anything. 250 doesn't do anything. I guess it just causes system damage, which is fine. 1,000 on the Haguro. Another 1,000 on the Haguro. Like another 1,000 on a Choki. Ooh, that's new. I haven't seen that C. Ooh. Like I don't mind hitting the CAs, DDs, and CVs. Like at least my bombs can penetrate those. But the BBs are just soaking up them. Like I'm gonna hit a BB. Hit it with a torpedo, please. Ooh, we got torpedo into the Choki. Very nice. Another torpedo in her. 1,000 in the Anyo. Another 1,000 in the Anyo. Another 1,000 in the Anyo. Very nice damage. Hit the. Okay, I'm just gonna skip through the rest of this. It was almost over anyways. Okay. So let's see what happens. how many bombers did so he lost a decent amount of planes. Okay. So we lost 5 Avengers, 2 entering, 2 Corsairs, 4 lost 14 Helldivers, 2 to flak, 18 Dauntlesses, 4 more Dauntlesses to flak, and 18 Avengers, okay? So the Onyo took 5 bomb hits, the Junyo 2, the Kaimin 1. See, look at 8 bomb hits on the uh, the Eva. Terrible for me. 4 bomb hits on the Suryu, 6 plus a torpedo on the Hiyu, 4 more on the Kiryu, 5 on the Fuji, 1 on this DD. Nag took 6 and 2 torpedoes. I don't mind the torpedoes as now she can commit into a battle if needed, and she's slower. 2 bomb hits on the Ishagi. Another, he has 2 CBs. Whatever. 3 on the Chuyo. 2 on the Shokaya. 4 on the Haguro. Oh, see, look at this. A wasted torpedo on a DD. Bomb, that's fine. So, like, if I had my choice, these 2 torpedoes would have probably gone into a BB or CV. So, like, my idea of a good carry battle is if they actually targeted the CVs first. Like, once you see the CV sink, like, that should be the primary target. Like, why do they keep targeting all these random shit? Like, I don't care about the DDs. I care about the big heavy hitters, like the CVs. Whatever, so. Can't control it. It's whatever the game wants. Okay, not terrible. That guy's gonna get massacred. Massive Sweetoper Rangoon. Bombing prone. Oh, 8 Dauntlesses. Those 26 Dauntlesses would have been nice inside the battle. 26 more Dauntlesses. See, look at that. 12 more Dauntlesses would have been nice. That could have made somewhat a difference. 12 more Dauntlesses could have been nice. 12 more High Divers. Oh well, can't control it. Oh, bunch of planes convert rebasing to milli and such. At least I have a base over here now, or that could have been a mass what do you call it? Mass ditch. Man, we lost a P40K to that bit. That man, we lost 3 planes to that Tojo there. That is something. Oh, so he's trying to attack this from one of his bases. Massive damage done. There's a lot of yeah, I thought I had CVs over there. He must be attacking the task force that didn't have a CV in it. Oh, I forgot I had my port attack on. So, midget submarine pretty much destroyed. Landed at Roymere. Landed at Melopi still. Quadraline took some heavy hitting. Warspite took 31 damage. Ouch. I did have a CVE here. Why the heck wasn't their plane showing up? That's annoying. Okay. Otage. Shack attack here. Did not take the base. Bombardment over in Shortlands. Shock attack in Rormir. Base captured. And he flew in a bunch of planes this turn and lost a bunch of planes. Oh man. Look at all these planes lost. Ugh, so nice. So a bunch of squadrons gone. Plus he loses the base force and the Koi unit. So pretty much after we talk about. Ooh, he scuttled some submarines, more planes destroyed, so super nice. Attack on Mortgage Edge. So pretty much, I'm gonna tell you what my opponent thinks on the results of this carrier battle. Bunch of stuff arriving in Eden. Okay, so before we go to the turn, let's go and let me tell you. So he thinks that it's a strategic victory. So why does he think that? I do agree with that. Very strategic victory for me. I took the Gibraltars in 2 days pretty much. Cause so last turn I landed here at Millie. Then this turn I landed on all three of these bases, and I took all the bases all in one day, except for this base. This is the only base that actually held out any of the initial combat. So he was surprised that I took it all. Either that I took it all in 2 days or I invaded it all in 2 days. I'm not super surprised that I took it all in 2 days, as you know, as we saw how lightly garrisoned it is. Usually, like if you had a regiment, like if you had a division split up on each of these bases, I don't think my one divisions would have took a lot longer to take them. Like, see here, like he had the 89th Brigade here. Only equated to 21 AV though, pretty much. But now if he had like half a brigade here, half a brigade at Roymere, then say a regiment, yeah, plus a regiment on like Roymere, his main, he could help me out a lot longer. But anyways, yeah, so I agree this is a strategic victory for me. Practically a tactical draw at sea. He says he lost 4 CVLs, which I do see. And he said it was more damage than a couple CVs out of action. Yeah, I agree. He thinks he got 1 CV and 4 CVLs of yours. But he thinks he got 1 CVL, 1 CV and 4 CVLs of mine. But my CVLs are smaller and can be replaced faster with the floodgates of CVLs here. CVEs I'm about to get, yes. So all my CVL losses, which I'll show off, are will be replaced easily. The CVs will be a little bit harder, but I still get a decent amount of them starting soon. He thinks his biggest loss was the pilots. I do agree. He lost a lot of planes. Pilots, I'll show those. And all those squadrons I usually sent into the Gilberts just to get them overrun when the bases fell. So yeah, he lost a lot of squadrons as well. If we see here, if we look here, so let's not count that base yet. So this, I'm going to equate, this is one squadron. So 1, 2, I'm assuming this is one squadron. 3, this is another squadron. 4, another squadron. 5, 6, 7, this is another squadron. 8, this is at least 2 squadrons. 9, 10, and this is another squadron. 12. So this is about 12 squadrons. Maybe 14, as he did lose some Judies and some Graces. So I would say 12 to 14 squadrons here at Roymere he lost. And then over here at Quadraline, 14. So say let's just 12 was what I count. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So in total 19 squadrons, but it could be ranged from 19 to about, I would say 19 to 22, 23 squadrons he could have lost. Now plus his 4 CVLs, so 19, 2 per CVL, so that's 21. So in total he's probably lost about 25 to 30 squadrons. Not bad for me. That's a decent hit on him. Those are going to be gone for a while. He's going to have to replenish them, retrain them up, or use his pools to replenish his pilot pools and fighter pools to replenish them. I'm assuming he has plenty of airframes. It's more the pilots that should be getting uh smaller for him. He doesn't he makes thinks my mistake is I didn't take Pearl back yet. Little does he know I am literally gonna start loading them up this turn. Actually, I started loading up for Lahinia, as I'm gonna send my carriers here for a few days, move them back over to Christmas, replenish them, refill their squadrons, etc. Then they'll go up to Pearl from the south. My main invasion task forces will come from Pearl. I decided that I'm just going to use the AP8 XAPs here, as I hopefully assume Lahinia is not that heavily guarded, and with the unload time I get from the my amphibious HQ here, I'm hoping that will offset give me a little bit. That'll give me the bonuses that I would have if I were just using APAs. Okay, so now let's go look at the losses here. So in total, I lost 504 and he lost 710. So I'm not going to go over each plane, but 180 Judys, most of them air to air. 94 A6M2s, most of them on the ground. 88 Georges, and the N1 George, most of them on the ground. 85 Graces, most of them to air. 70 Nicks, most of them on the ground. 65 Zeros. It's about equal between air and ops. Most of the Claudes on the ground. Most of the Sams to fighting. Almost all the 2 versions of the Georges on the ground. 26 Emily's on the ground. Wow, that's a lot. 23 Nick E's on the ground. 21 of them on the ground, I mean. 20 of the Kate. Then a bunch of other smaller planes. I lost 182 Dauntlesses. That hurts. 20 of them were lost on the ground. So that means from ships that sank, I'm assuming. That hurts. 105 Avengers. I can replace those losses easily. So with this amount of Dauntless losses, I'm going to have to go adjust back squadrons to the SBD3, as it'd be very hard to replace 182 Dauntlesses at the moment. I build a lot per month, but it's just that I've upgraded all my carrier squadrons since I started production on them, and I don't have any in the pool necessarily. I do have some in the pool, but not to replenish all the losses. So, 68 Corsairs. Most of them were lost on the ground, so I lost more to carriers getting sunk than to stuff that hurts. 67 Helldivers, most of them to the air. 26 Avengers, most of them to the air. 18 Hellcats, most of them to ops, and then some P40D2s and some other stuff. Okay, now let's go to ship sunk. So we have to go back to, oh no, gotta go back to October 16th. So we see here, on the 18th we're claiming he lost 1, 2, 3, 4 DDs. Oh no, on the 18th we're claiming he lost 2 DDs. And on the 19th we're claiming he lost 2 DDs and an XAK near a ball, okay? On the 20th we're claiming he lost 3 more DDs, 2 AKAs. Not terrible, I'll take that if those are all good claims. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 DDs in about 3 days. Very nice. On the 22nd, he lost a bunch of midget subs. 23rd, he lost. Ooh, Jensen N. That's very nice. Near a ball. Then we go to the 23rd, he lost a Toho. Near what? Toho near somewhere. I lost the BF Ivorine. Where did I lose the BF Ivory? Near Hilo. Oh, okay. So I think they got too close. And then we didn't lose a single ship since then. Now for last turn. So let's go based off of points. So a bunch of torpedo boats, obviously. You build an XAK at Kwajalein? I didn't know that. So he lost a XAK was canceled at Kwajalein. Couldn't be built anymore. A couple of these were scuttled. He lost one of them. He lost two DDs. That's what I'm claiming. Definitely know he lost these. We're claiming he also lost the Shokai. Shokai? I'm not too sure how to pronounce that. And we're also claiming he lost 3 CVLs. Now, to me, I lost 2 CVs, 2 CVLs, the Atlanta, and 2 DDs. So in terms of what I lost or he lost, he came out golden. 3 CVLs to my what I lost is perfect for him. But he lost all the islands. So I'm happy with what I lost. I got what I needed. The Marshalls, the Gilberts are just it was a pretty good invasion, must say. I didn't lose any transports really. My transports got defended pretty well. They came out pretty good. And that's the main thing I'm concerned about is the transports. I don't get many of them. I do get a fair amount, but I'm gonna need like every single one in the coming months slash years. I guess I have a couple years left before the game ends. See, I'm gonna need every single one. Okay, that was pretty good. That was a good battle. And yep. Okay, time to look here. So we just had a bunch of stuff. Eastern USA, okay. New submarine, okay. Bunch of stuff arrives at Aden. I think all these squadrons, at least the American squadrons, arrived from the East Coast. Yeah, I sent over a Mustang squadron, an A-36 Mustang. Sent some over some dive bombers. And ooh, a Spitfire squadron arrived this month. Very nice. Ooh, okay. I do have something to show you guys. So let's see what did we start this month? Some very nice stuff started this month. So the British Spitfire 7 started. I think that's the 7. 5, 6, 7, or the 8th, I guess. I suck at Roman numerals. It's either the 7th or 8th. I know that for sure. But this is a very nice plane. Starts getting the British competitive. The Yak B started. I don't care too much about that. The Soviets aren't really a factor yet. But this one started. The Avenger TBM-1C gets a very nice range. Gets radar. Just an overall very nice plane. And comparing it to the USA, it gets over what's 30 what's it's that's at least a 200%, like about a 300% increase almost in production. No, it's a 200% increase just about because I have produced the extra 15 from here. But yeah, very nice to start producing that. I can't wait to produce this when we make over 200 a month. Oh yeah, let me show you guys my Dauntless pool. So we do make 148. Is that it right? Yep, I was right. 148 plus the 45 Hell Divers. So we're making about 200 dive bombers a month. But I've pretty much used every single one upgrading them. And so yeah, we won't be making more Hell Divers till May when the SBD 3 starts online. That's still a long time away. So anything interesting on here? Do some radio transmissions out of Yoko. Some out of Tokyo as well. And Bon. He's moving a division to Guam. Okay. Yeah, not much going on. Okay, folks. That was a pretty good turn. It's a pretty long turn as well. I will see you guys next time.